Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Faizura Ahmad Fuadi from Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, University Tun Hussein on Malaysia. And there's a story that I want to tell you guys first before I start. So I have to help my nieces and nephews who are in primary schools solving their mathematics problems every time I went back to my hometown. Can you believe it? It's never been a day without problem in mathematics subject for them to solve. G in 2003 stated that games can be said as a powerful learning environment that may be exploited with different subjects. Thus today, I am going to present my research paper Perception of Mathematics Games Design for Primary School based on teachers' opinion. And today I'm having 5 things to tell you guys. That is background, previous work, methodology, discussion, results, and conclusion. The use of game design elements in non-game context and is attracting interest among teachers as a way to increase students' attention and engagement during the learning process. This is what gamification definition is by S. Ditherding D. Dixon, R. Khalid and L. Naki in 2011. One powerful way to introduce students to new ideas is to let them play with these ideas. However, not every kids are easy to be persuaded to do anything they don't even know what it is. Thus, in order to attract people's attention and make them engage with something, the easiest way to do is showing them what they like and what they want to see. I believe when a child saw a laptop with interesting games interfaces like this on the monitor, they would want to play it right away. Regarding the contents of the game, in this study we have focused on Linux program which has been introduced by Ministry of Education Malaysia since 2009. And it stated that Chen KS 2012 have said that according to Linux program, people should master the basic skills after 3 years of their primary education including Bahasa Malaysia, English and mathematics. So as you can see, this is the 12 constructs in Linux program that have been stated by Ministry of Education Malaysia. And according to these constructs, questions are made, and through those questions, the game's design is determined, whether it should be using animals as characters, or humans as character, or maybe no need any characters at all in the gameplay and so on. Besides, choosing color and suitable concept as the metaphor also important for the game to be liked and to be enjoyed by the pupils. The research overall goal is to investigate the optimum characteristic for games designed to be attractive and effective for Year 1 until Year 3 pupils in primary school. Thus, to get the accurate information related to the kids' interests, teachers were chosen to be the respondents. As you know, this is because teachers are the closest to the people, and for certain, are the people who would know what the kids like and dislike the most. Or for research made by previous researchers, these 3 results have caught my interest. In 2011, J. Lee and J. Hammer stated that games give students the freedom to fail without fear when learning. And K.M. Cap in his research in 2012 concluded that games offer a visual display of progress. For example, badges, maybe stars, or maybe points they gain in the game. And that what attract people. And last one, MD Hanus and J. Fox 2015 said, trial and error process which makes mistakes recoverable can also be favored by games. So these students or these pupils, when they play games that related to learning, of course, they do not have to worry if the character is died because they can do it all over again. In doing this research, firstly, I had to identify the respondents. Which of them is possible to be my respondents? Who would give the relevant answers for my questionnaires and so on. Thus, as soon as I found out that the teachers are the most suitable to be my respondents, I made an appointment with them by calling and meeting them in person to ask for an available date. While waiting until the exact date, I have created the questionnaire. After that, meeting is held and questionnaire were distributed among the respondents. As you can see in table 1, I chose 10 teachers from 3 different schools but same type of school, that is Sekolah Kebangsaan Pintas Raya, Sekolah Kebangsaan Pintas Puding, and Sekolah Kebangsaan Rejosari. And after information is gained from them, researchers proceed with analyzing data and finally get the results. After all, the data for a study have to be analyzed first to get the reliability value of the questionnaire. The instrument which has a coefficient value of less than 0.6 can be considered as having low value of reliability. That is stated by Saleh M. and Tasir Z in 2001. So in this study, my questionnaire have gained 0.96 value of reliability. And then we go to the game model that can be achieve a unique equilibrium is preferred during game theoretical modeling and analysis. These are characteristics listed by the researchers according to the information given by the respondents. So as you can see, there is sufficiency, feasibility, scalability, and individual rationality. It is hard to give an exact meaning of efficiency actually, because this requirement is related to the goals of models. This requirement can make sure that the game is designed with not only effective, but also high proficiency, so it can be generally utilized. By only using one game, teachers can generate kids' interest towards mathematics subject. Feasibility. A feasible model refers to a circumstance that the result elements of players are characterized by the possible data. A scalability model can fit into other application scenarios easily without too much alteration. In many ways, the game could also be a two-player game which would enhance the enjoyment in the players and eagerness in players to compete with each other. And finally, individual rationality. We can say that by playing game-based learning, the kid himself could be motivated to get highest point they could in the game without anyone knowing. Maybe they just keep it to themselves. As the result, in summary from questionnaire and informal interview, I had a teacher that told me that children love to do activities involving helping tools in classroom rather than just using pencil and paper to answer questions. They get more eager to answer questions when there is something they could use as the tools. And then a teacher told me that she used colorful ice cream sticks to help children count, and the children become more excited than using plain wooden like ice cream sticks that have no color. So obviously color play important roles. And all efficiency, feasibility, scalability, and individual rationality are relevant to be references for a game designer to design a useful and effective mathematics game for year 1 until year 3 kids. And for conclusion, it will be more interesting if activities are included in every sessions of lesson in classroom in every school. Games can be used to enhance children's skills in the mathematics subject. And finally, element of multimedia, interaction, and games are key factors in motivating children towards learning. And that's all for today. I'm very thankful this research was supported by a grant Penyelidikan Pasca Siswa GPPS from Research Innovation Commercialization Consultancy Office, ORIC, University Tun Hussein on Malaysia, short-term grant, and Gates IT Solution Sendirian Berhad. However, in Asia, it is traditional to quote words of wisdom, so I'm going to be totally predictable and do the same. An ancient philosopher once said, "A man who chases two rabbits catches neither." In research, we have been chasing too many rabbits far too long. It's time to stop. We have to prioritize. If there is one thing we now need to do, that is focus. That's all. Thank you very much for your attention.